Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Christian Wood. Luka Doncic out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. And it's Bullock missing. For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Hornets. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And the first one drops.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Back to Doncic. Rebounded by the Wizards. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the three from Little General. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bullock. The three. McGee trying to break free. Dallas again missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Pass to Little General. Outside for Beal. Bounce pass from Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. Such a wide open look. Little General's got 6.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Little General. 5 to shoot. The three for Doncic. It's not going to go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Back to Bullock. Out to Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Washington leading now by 7. Here's Little General trying to get open as Kuzma. A nice shot by Little General. 10 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The three for Doncic. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Now here's Beal. Guarded closely. Again, the Wizards score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Ntilikina.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
There's the pass to Bullock. Shoots over Avdia. And it's Bullock missing. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Little General. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Beal, and the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's what you call winning basketball by Bradley Beal. Gets an extra possession for his team. Nicely done.
Passes it to Ntilikina. Feeds it to Doncic. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Wood. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Beal. Ntilikina kicks to McGee. It's good.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Here's Little General. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Dallas calls timeout. Doors, when it comes to Avdija, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdija, what you think is three-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 14. The pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. Passes to Ntilikina. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. Washington leading now by 14. Here's Little General. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now Bullock. To the middle. Wood with the bucket.
And operating there in deep, Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
Here's Little General, guarded by Doncic. Outside, Beal. Pass to Little General. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Mavericks trail by 17. Doncic passes to Ntilikina. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Ntilikina. Kicks to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Releases, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot. Pretty.
Here's Little General, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Little General. And again, Washington with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Back to Doncic. From the high post. That shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Ntilikina after the made shot from Little General. Doncic with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
And there it is for him.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wood in the post. Guarded by Kuzma. Clock at 4. And they double up Doncic. Here's Ntilikina. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 21. Inside. A nice shot by Little General. 32 points for Little General.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Doncic. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. To the paint. And he makes good on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Here's Ntilikina. Great D that time from Beal.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Monte Morris subbed in for Avdiya. Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now the pass to Little General. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now that's 35 points for Little General. Tipped away. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gafford against Kleba. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here now is Dinwiddie. Here's Powell. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington leading now by 22. "19 seconds left in the first quarter. Gafford trying to break free. The offensive rebound. Here's Little General. And that one is good. Little General's got 37.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Ntilikina passes to Dinwiddie. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, this is one area the coaches have been after Rui about.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here.
Coming for players standing well above 7 feet. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
From downtown, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Little General the pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. Little General can't hit. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Dallas, no good that time either. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Little General, a three-pointer is right on target. Little General's got 45 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Mavericks shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Right against Dinwiddie. Wood kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Ntilikina. To halt the run. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. Little General the pass to Kuzma. Here's Little General. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Mavericks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the right side. Here's Ntilikina. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Right, the pass to Little General.
What? What?
And so it's Dallas with it. Here now is Dinwiddie. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Puts it up from 12. Connects again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
And here are the Mavericks now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
There's 1:47 left in the first half.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And he drives in. A nice shot by Little General. Little General's got 56 points in the game.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Dinwiddie against Wright. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
Got that one up quick.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Ntilikina. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Maverick shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Wood. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
He's got Spencer.
Dinwiddie kicks to Ntilikina. To end the run, Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Dinwiddie. And so it's the Washington Wizards.
Negative Greenland.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock is out there with Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. And McGee kicks to Doncic. For 3, Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
On the wing, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Little General can't hit. Dallas shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. This one for three. Ntilikina can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. On the wing, Doncic. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bullock with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Kuzma against Wood. Shot clock at 5. Ntilikina kicks to Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of the Doncic has got 14. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Poked away. Ntilikina passes to Doncic. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Little General, guarded by Doncic. Here's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Back to Doncic, and the shot goes in.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Little General, guarded by Doncic. And yet, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Ntilikina. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the triple. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Doncic. The pass to McGee. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Beal. Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And that's...
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line.
1-on-1.
He'd like to get that up over that mark.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring. It's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
And as we conclude, a chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got the little general. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Will Barton. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Carey in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Hardy, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get the rebound. Here's Little General, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Rebound, Washington. Here's Little General. And another one falls. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just... Wow, this guy right now on another level.
Bertans against Kuzma. Passes it to Pinson. All alone. Dallas again missing.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
Chalk up 2 there. Here's Pinson. And here's Hardy. Pass to Pinson. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Wright. Here's Little General. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Finney-Smith. Martin defending. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
He got it again. Sensational.
He just notched 92 points
on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Here's Pinson. No good from outside.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Little General the pass to right. Barton outside. Here's Little General. Washington gets it back and a new 14.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
There's the pass to Pinson. Can they get it? Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Right, the pass to Little General. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Pinson. Here's Finney Smith. Here's the three. Dallas, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Pinson, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Here's Little General. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Dallas. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.